Financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
Your service to them, and that's why I've made sure I teamed up with you and your entire staff and team, because I know my clients are going to get the best service. Even when I have a listing of how we handle the listing, of getting information on what the payment plan would be when I'm marketing that home, I reach out to you to say, I have this new home. It's going to be listed at $600,000. I need to get payment plans and options for the consumer. So right away, you are prepared to help me with my listing, which then in turn helps any of the buyers that come to my open houses and giving them the information that's going to be valuable for them to make a decision of should they fall in love with this house or not based on what they can afford.
Real numbers and real information.
Numbers. Yes.
All right.
So we do some of those old school things though too, of putting together flyers with those numbers and everything on it, but it's how we calculate it and what resources we use to get that information that's so key to our clients.
Well, you hit that. That's actually a really good point, Cyndi. If you just tune in, we're here with Cyndi Lesinski of the Lesinski and Associates team with John Hart Real Estate. And that's a really key thing is sometimes with all the technology and all the wow and the minutia and the distractions of all that technology, sometimes it's just the basics. Please, asking the right questions so you can give them just basic information, because a lot of times the clients go, what are my payments? What are my options? How much do I have to bring in for this sell price, this sell price, this sell price, or this price, or this one that has more roofs, or this one doesn't have? It's just giving them numbers. It's that basic sometimes.
Right. Absolutely.
And not overwhelming them.
Right. And one of the things you mentioned is about answering their questions. To me, I love it when my clients have questions. The more questions they have, the more I'm able to help them understand the process. I've grown up knowing that there's no wrong question. The only wrong question is the one you have not asked.
Ooh, look
so
at that.
Ask questions so that you can learn and go into the purchase or the sale of your property with your eyes open and with all the information that you need so that you can do it in the best possible way.
Well, if somebody wanted to ask Cyndi Lesinski questions, how can they get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is by my direct number, 661-510-5516. And you can also text that. So it's either text or call 661-510-5516. I also have a website, CyndiLesinski.com, and that's CYNDILESINSKI.com. So really look forward to hearing from anybody that's listening on the show or anybody you may know that could benefit from my services. I love helping people. I'm a service-driven person who has excellent negotiation skills to guide my clients through the entire process of getting a home listed and sold to purchasing and closing on a deal.
And I have to back that up. We have witnessed it and seen it. I mean, we actually don't, and you know our philosophy here at Skyline is that you would think that we just will work with any real estate agent and take any deal, but actually we only work with professionals because it has a direct relation on how that transaction works. And we love working with you because that is proof. You walk the walk. That is not a fluff sell. I don't see anything written in front of you that says this is what I'm supposed to say on the air. That is what you live and breathe, and that's your intentions this year. And I love that you mean to be more intentional for you, your family, and your clients this year, and probably not in that order, because you're always reaching out and doing more. I know you push us that much more. You've made my team without a doubt better because you wanted to raise our bar to raise the bar for your clients, because I know you're like, you guys need to get this in this timely manner, and you need to make sure this information is ready to go. And this, and you're always reaching out marketing-wise. You're a great marketer, which is really important to selling a home.
Absolutely. Marketing a home in today's world is so different than it was when I got into the business 15 years ago.
Night and day.
Night and day. Absolutely. And so I make sure that I reach out to the consumers in all the different avenues that is possible, from social media to old school print advertising to, just online advertising, utilizing Zillow.com and Trulia.com, two of the websites that most consumers start their searches on.
Yeah, how
it's
many
just so
reviews do you
important.
have on Zillow? It's a ton.
I have I think about 54 reviews on Zillow.
You know how
and,
hard it is for just so you know out there.
My clients are so amazing.
But that's awesome. That's a direct reflection. You know how hard it is to get somebody to take the time to do a review? They have to really, really like you and want to do it to put them on. And 54 is amazing.
I actually I get emotional when I read my online Zillow reviews because my clients just get me and they realize that I look out for them, that my bottom line concern is what is best for my client. And when I see my reviews that sometimes are nearly even a full book, it'll take a while to read, some of them are several paragraphs and I'm very appreciative of the kind words.
You should be proud of that because I know it's an accountability piece. It really is.
Absolutely.
And you made sure you're like, if you guys can't get good Zillow reviews, we're not working together.
Exactly.
You told me point out.
I did.
I want to
was
see
very
good.
firm
I
with
want to
that.
see your Zillow reviews, and I want to see them on. Because if your
was.
clients can't take the time and effort, then you aren't providing the service that I provide. So
Yep.
it's important to you, and I really love that.
I was
You
like,
did.
if you don't have reviews, I can't work with you.
Yeah.
And and there. Thankfully, I have all good reviews, but if you have one little slightly off review, it all depends on how you respond to it and what you do with that. But thankfully, I have all fabulous reviews, and I'm so grateful to my clients that have submitted that information for me.
No, it's all about the end result, and that's where you get the
Yes.
good reviews. And I'm
Absolutely.
proud of we have the same thing. We have 55 with our Skyline group. We have, I think, 60 now 5-star reviews. You don't get
Nice.
5-star by accident.
I just thought of something. I wonder if I should have my husband give me a review. We just closed on our own purchase, and I wonder what review my husband would give me.
for his real estate agent?
I am
And his lending team?
I was his real estate agent and his lending team,
Right.
which of course Don and Gino did our loan for our purchase. I just purchased a home and closed on it.
We're going to talk about that. We're going
yeah.
to tease you a little bit because what's really cool is you're going to hear about how Cyndi Lesinski and her husband Mark went through the same process a lot of you either have gone through or want to go through, so she can feel what it's all about. When we come back to the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show, don't go away. Our last segment's going to be a good one.